Welcome back.
To three-way call.
with Britt Fallon Star. And today I wanted to do just a fun little short and sweet episode about birthdays because it is my birthday month. Hey
Woo-hoo,
girl!
Leo season.
But yeah, let's talk about birthdays. Like
Hell
Yes.
yeah. My
very
favorite topic. One of them.
Leo of me. Yeah, birthday exactly. So yeah, we like that subject, so I figure why not? So yeah, so birthdays. Star, your birthday just passed. Mine's coming up, and then Brit's is towards the end of the year.
And
So I'll
just
let
pass as in, technically I'm 36 and a half as of this month.
Oh my gosh,
It's
it's
been
already
six
been six
months
months.
already. Yeah.
Our birthdays are like in the beginning, middle, and end. Really,
Perfect.
like
Yeah, we're all spread out
February.
throughout the year.
Yeah.
But I
I love
space
that.
mine out. It's usually, we'll get to it, but the whole month. Anyways, Val.
Yeah, no,
That's
totally.
my birthday
Yes.
forever.
Agreed.
Yes, that actually brings me to one of my questions, Star. Thank you so much. Well, my first question I was gonna say is how is how do you feel about like birthdays being high maintenance? Do you think if we're like celebrating and then we're wanting to do all these things and kind of make it about us, do you think that's like a high maintenance thing? Do you think that's our rights? Like, how do you guys feel about that?
Well, I was raised, it's your right. Okay. We live up birthdays in my family. Like, we're talking monthly celebrations. Are we doing something every single weekend? I think it's your right. And the people you bring into your life typically kind of like get the vibe. But I feel like for people who they don't celebrate their birthday a lot, they're willing to go all out for like you or me, but for themselves, they're like, I'll just keep this to myself. That's kind of how I feel most
Hmm.
people's vibes are. What about you, Britt?
I think it's not high maintenance. It is absolutely the whole month is your birthday. Um, I also think that it kind of matters like what day your birthday is. Like my birthday is like towards the end of the month, so the whole month is my birthday.
Yeah,
Hmm.
exactly. I'm on the 28th, you're on the 31st,
I'm on the
right?
25th.
25th. Oh, duh, Christmas. I keep thinking New Year's
Okay.
Eve. Christmas. And then Val's
Um,
like right towards the beginning, which also
Hmm.
is beautiful because you're like, yeah, my birthday was on the 9th, but guess what? Every weekend after that, we're doing something.
Yeah. I feel like for me, it's interesting that we say that because my birthday is at the beginning of the month. So for me, I've honestly never felt like I've celebrated all month long. I've always felt like I've celebrated the first week. Like the
Mm.
first week I'll do things and then it'll be my birthday and then the birthday will kind of be like the end of like the mini celebrations leading up to my birthday and then after that like that's it for me. But I feel like if it was opposite and I was at the end of the month like you ladies, I feel like I absolutely would be like this is my birthday month because it's like the anticipation you're leading up to it all month long. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
yeah,
So
I
then,
think
yeah.
that once the birthday passes, just subconsciously, I feel like we just kind of like slowly go down with like excitement or like wanting to do stuff
Yeah.
too. So like I feel like if mine was at
Right.
the beginning of the month, I'd be like, it's still my birthday month, but I'm really not gonna probably do anything.
Yeah, it's a
Like,
little different.
Well, so I was going to say then maybe what you should do, Val, if you want, is start celebrating in July, like it's leading up to. So I have a girlfriend who also shares your birthday, Brit, well, near Christmas. So she used to do a half birthday month celebration, should I say, in summer because during Christmas everyone's like doing this, doing that, or whatever holiday you celebrate, or nothing, up to you. But anyways, everyone's so busy, during December, specifically at that time. So she's like, fuck it, I'm doing a summer pool party. She did that for years, a half birthday. That was
I love
fun
that.
too.
That's a good idea.
That is a good
I'm
idea.
gonna have two birthday months.
Yes, I've always wanted one because my birthday's during the winter and I love pool parties. So I was like, should I have a half birthday too? And like go to Vegas? Because every time we go to Vegas in February, it's fucking cold.
Yes.
True.
Definitely. I was just watching The Housewives of Orange County. It just came out with a new season and one of the women, her birthday is I think at the very beginning of January. and she was celebrating her birthday party at the end of February, and all the women were like giving her a hard time. They're like, end of Feb, like your birthday was almost 2 months ago. Like, why are we celebrating it now? And she was like, well, my birthday's at the end of the holiday season. She's like, everyone's broke, everyone's like stuffed, everyone's, exhausted.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And she's like, and I deserve everyone to be like high energy, us, to go all out these things. And I was like, I totally
Yes.
get that. And I was like, if I was her, I would probably want to do the same thing too. So,
Absolutely.
Well, like last year I wanted to do Sedona. Things
Mhm.
just get so busy so fast during that time. So I was not even like I didn't even think twice to be like, oh, like January, February time's fine to do that too, because we're still celebrating my birthday. Like
Mhm.
to me it makes sense. Plus when I was younger, I was used to having like a separate time too. So
mm,
Hmm. And I hear because Paul's birthday is during the summer, so he tells me, well, when I was growing up, I never got a birthday party because everyone's on summer break. And I'm like, well, I guess there's always something.
can't win. We can't win as kids.
Uh-huh.
you
This
guys
was
have a go ahead,
Mm.
girl.
Oh no, this was the first year though. If you guys remember, we celebrated my birthday after the 28th of February because it was like the first weekend in March and it did feel a little weird, but because I was out of town, so my grandpa's birthday is on my exact birthday. So I
Mm,
had something before with you guys I left. And then I was out of town for his birthday celebrating his 80th in Kansas. Or were we in Texas? We were in Texas. And
mhm.
then I came back. We had a bigger thing with our group. So I was like, I got technically three weekends. But it was a little different having an after. I get you,
Yeah,
Fal. Yeah.
yeah,
What you
that's
need to do, Fallon, is it's Leo season. That's when you start your birthday.
I
A
know.
season for
End of
you.
July.
That's the end
Yeah.
of July, yeah. And I'm reading all these memes on Instagram that's too. It's like Leos think that Leo season is a holiday. Like Leos treat Leo season like it's a holiday, and I'm like, that is so the vibe. Like I've always felt like that too. Like it's just like
Mhm.
just my birthday, but then when I was seeing all these memes, I was like, okay, I guess
Yes.
Leos feel the same. It's like holiday.
I
I
treat
love
my
it.
birthday like a holiday. I don't know if it's a Capricorn thing, but it's definitely a me thing.
True that. True that. Do you guys have like a non-negotiable for your birthday every year? Like for me, besides these last 2 years, I've always liked to take in a trip on my birthday. I always like to do a vacation. So every year on my birthday, I always go somewhere that's usually out of the state. The last
Yeah.
2 years I haven't though. I'm not traveling, because Armani is older and I just don't want to put any stress on him. But
Baby.
yeah, usually every year I'm like, this is where I'm going. I always plan a trip. What about you guys? Is there something that you like always have to do on your birthday?
I think for me, it's because depending on the year, I'll want us to like again go to Vegas. That's typically my easy. Well, going to Vegas or Miami or something. But for my one thing is like I want a cake, and now especially because Paul picks out the best birthday cakes, I'm always like, that's your job, honey. You get to find the cake. And sometimes he goes all out, and they look like these mini little wedding cakes. So I'll tell him like, okay, we're on a budget this year, just a baby cake. But I think that's a big one for me. I have to have some cake,
Yeah,
girl.
your cake 2 years ago was phenomenal. One before your last birthday, the one that he brought to the restaurant.
Yeah,
Oh
that was
my gosh, it was like a mini
stunning.
wedding cake.
And
Was
he planned it for, I'm like, what do you think? We're gonna have 50 people at this thing? We had so much cake left over. I was like, dude.
that cake size would feed a small wedding.
Mm.
Yeah. And there was like what, like a dozen of us?
It's like, okay, well, I guess I'm eating cake for the next 10 days.
One tier would have been good.
Exactly. So
Remember, you
pretty.
left and went a couple places and you were bringing people cake too. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You're like,
Like,
here,
take
have
this to
some cake.
go.
Yeah.
So much. That's my biggest thing, I think. What about you, Britt?
I don't know. Well, on my birthday day, like I'm pretty, obviously it's a holiday, so I don't think it's a non-negotiable. It's just something I've never not had, which is we do Christmas in the morning and we do my birthday in the evening. It's always been like that, so it's never been a weird thing for me. it's always celebrated. It's very specific. My birthday presents and cake and all that stuff is done at night. So that could never change. Like if
Mm.
you're in my life, like if you're my partner, this is now your new routine. Like, this is how it's gonna go. Because it's still my birthday.
I
Um,
love it.
also, if you are like a friend, if you're close to me, like a close friend or anything, if you don't say both happy birthday and Merry
Ooh.
Christmas, I don't think we're really friends. Like, I don't think that that's really a friendship. So
Fair, because you got it the day. I mean, that's just crazy. Do you know what time were you born, girl? Remind me.
I was born in the morning. I think it was like 8:01, I want to say.
Born
Oh,
on Christmas morning. That's
Yeah, what
nuts.
a gift,
What a
honestly.
gift.
literally. I feel like if it's any holiday your birthday's on, like that's like the most magical one to be born on.
Hmm. Because can
So
you imagine Halloween? A Halloween birthday?
Yeah.
Scary.
I kind of would like I wouldn't mind a Halloween birthday. I love Halloween. So
Oh, really? Oh no.
yeah. Oh, I love spooky vibes. I'm a witch, so
Yeah, I can actually kind of see that now that you say that. Now I'm like, okay, I could see the Halloween baby now that I'm thinking about
Mhm.
that. Mhm.
we'd have the coolest parties.
Oh, I bet.
Oh.
Now, would you blend them in together, or would you, like how you do kind of Christmas, would you be like, okay, this part is for my birthday, this part is Halloween, or would you make it all like a spooky birthday bash?
It would probably be like witchy vibes, but like
Mm.
just the aesthetic, I think.
Mm.
I've always wanted to do like a really fun costume party that's very like masquerade or something, just for fun. So let's think about that.
Oh, girl, I love getting dressed up for Halloween. I wouldn't want to be bored on Halloween, but getting dressed up, totally different vibe. Yes. I
Yes,
love it, love it, love it. Costumes are my thing.
love
I'm
it.
down.
Yeah, you've always killed it with the costumes too for Halloween, Star.
It's just so fun getting dressed
Oh,
up. It's almost like cosplay for me. Like, who can I be this year?
Yes. I love that. So, how do you guys feel about surprise parties? Like, do we love a surprise party? Or are you not someone that likes surprises?
I've always wanted one. So I told Huz for my 40th, I better be surprised. But it's okay. You have
Oh,
4 years to plan. And if you want to surprise me before that, 38's good too. 39, whichever. But 40 definitely.
what would
like
you
if it
expect
hasn't
for
happened
like,
by 40.
huh?
Mhm.
Like if it hasn't happened by 40.
Yeah, literally. Well, you better be listening to this episode, okay? She's literally giving you
Four chances.
chances. What would you expect on your 40th? Like you want like a big surprise or like a small surprise party, more intimate or
Girl, I hate to admit, but my expectations are pretty freaking high.
okay.
So I watch too much of the Kardashians. I want balloons, people, family, friends. You could make a smaller one too, but I want a big, gorgeous celebration. Themed would be awesome. I'm thinking like Chloe for her, what was it,
Uh,
a
for
country
40th?
girl.
Yeah, her Dolly Parton theme.
Yes.
Oh
But
my
she kind
gosh.
of knew about it, but like small details, right?
Yes, she didn't know that like actual theme, but she knew like she told Kim she wanted it to be kind of like house party vibes.
That's right.
And then she did, I remember Kim did tell her like, okay, gonna be denim and diamonds is what Kim told Chloe. So Chloe
Yes.
knew like what to dress, but I think the whole Dolly Parton thing was obviously a big surprise. And
hmm
Snoop Dogg and all that was a big surprise.
Bring out Charlie XCX for me, hun. Whatever you gotta do. I want a surprise. I love a surprise. But now I'm thinking about it, I've never really put on a surprise birthday either. Like we just planned my grandma's 80th and it was kind of surprise-ish where she knew where it was at, but that was it because she had to fly in from KC. But I love a surprise. I don't even think I've ever been at a surprise party. Have I? Maybe one. And we were all quiet and then you like shout and but that was it. I can't remember who it was.
think I haven't either.
I have put on a surprise party for someone, for my ex-husband.
How'd that go?
It went really well. I did a really good job.
You like
I was
surprises?
very surprised. He doesn't like birthdays.
Mm,
Ah,
So I did, so he has his private pilot's license. I like the theme was like planes. I made like paper airplane centerpieces. So cute. I'm so
cute.
talented. But
It's thoughtful. That's sweet.
we had it at one of his friends' houses. They did like the whole like, oh, come over for a poker night, kind of vibe. And then everyone was there, and then he was just like, what? And he was very surprised. He was happy too. So I was like, good. But
Aw.
yeah, it was fun. I would do it. I would do another surprise for someone. I think it's fun to do it for someone. I don't know how I would feel. I think, of course, a part of me like is like, oh, that would be so cute. But
Uh.
also like even tonight, I'm like, I have no idea where I'm going.
Oh, I need
Like,
to send you guys the address.
yeah, we're
So,
being surprised tonight.
for
yeah,
our
tonight I'm
listeners,
surprised.
has us surprising us as like a podcast lunch, sorry, lunch surprise dinner. So, with a little, surprise gifts. So, he's excited. I'll send you guys the details later.
Yeah.
But I feel you on that, like not knowing.
Like I
Yeah.
kind of like it. I'm like, wow, I've never been surprised before, even though it's really good dinner. But how would I feel if like I opened up a door and there was like tons of people? I don't
Hmm.
know. I don't know.
Bring it on. Bring it on. How about you, Val? I
I
want it.
don't know. I don't know if I would be down with a surprise party, but I would want surprises like from my partner, like intimate
Ah.
surprises. Like take me, blindfold me, put me in a car, drive me to the airport, fly me somewhere, take
Yeah,
the blindfold off. That's
the
like my
only
fun.
acceptable surprise. Fly, surprise me with a trip. That's acceptable.
Yeah, I feel
I
like I'm
love it.
a planner. And like I like to be in control when it comes to those things. So like Britt brought up, like this is like even tonight I'm having a little anxiety because I'm like going like what do I need to wear? You know what I mean? What's the vibe? Like, I
Yeah.
feel like I just need to know. But I
But
feel
you
like I would
guys,
love to throw a surprise party. Like I feel like Brit
hmm,
so fun. Like I would get more joy in throwing it than it being done for me.
really? Well, I'm 50-50. I love celebrating and throwing parties, but hey, surprise me all the way. What is in store? What is the treat? But again, I think it makes Paul nervous because my expectations are like, what's happening? So I don't want to get us too far down the rabbit hole today, but on a separate time, we could talk about engagements because has knows. I
Yeah.
was like, honey, this is sweet, but where are the cameras? Where's the recording? Why is this not on tape? Why are we at a restaurant, not like on a mountain? Like what? Love you.
Oh,
Yes, of course, but anyways.
well, that kind of brings me to my next question. Like, what are birthday expectations from your partner? Like, clearly, Star, you're expecting the whole shebang, right? So
No.
are you let down if that doesn't happen? Are you calling him out? Like you said, like with the engagement, like were you literally like, where's the cameras? Where's this and that? Are you thinking it? Are you keeping it to yourself? Like,
Oh my God, such a good question. Because I've never been let down. That's the thing. I think he gets worried that, you know, somehow I'm not going to be happy, but I'm always happy, even if it's like the little smallest, most thoughtful. It's not about the gift or anything, but I think us celebrating being together is always nice. But he always does it up. So I'm like, I've never been disappointed or anything. He honestly goes overboard, I have to admit.
um,
So
I
we
think
haven't been there yet.
Yeah, I think like when Sarah says she has like high expectations, it really like she's still so genuinely happy. Like, doesn't matter. You would never know if it wasn't high expectations. You know what I mean? Like because you're still so like, I love this so much. Like it's a gesture, and then you're just so happy, and like that's perfect.
The balance of the gesture, that's the perfect way to, yeah, the thoughtfulness. Hmm.
I forgot the question.
Your
Oh.
expectations.
party. Yeah, for me personally.
For me, gosh, I obviously they're two separate occasions. for me. Like Christmas and my birthday have to be treated like two separate occasions. I do expect that. And I
Yeah.
think now, like, now that I love myself more, I expect, I don't even want to say expect. I hate expect. I don't really like to say that I expect my partner to do it, but it would be really nice if my partner like did make me feel extra special and those little surprises. Like I do like that, the idea of that. I don't think I've ever had that kind of
Hmm.
thing. So, and now that I get to have a choice again, like I would expect or hope that my partner does that. And that would probably be something that I would debate, like, do I want to live the rest of my life without that?
And I love your frame around this, Britt. Like, not so much like, putting the pressure on expectation, but like, it's a nice gesture. The hope of, we appreciate each other and almost like, what do they call it? Showing your love and, oh, like a love language type thing.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, a birthday love language.
Yeah, what about you, Val? What are
Hmm.
your expectations
Um,
there?
I feel like I mean, I have had low expectations because I've never honestly had someone go all out for my birthday or like do anything fancy like that. I think I've been more let down than the opposite on my birthday, that's for sure. So my expectations have been low, and I'm just like, I literally have bare minimum birthday expectations, and it's like if you can't even meet that. You know what I mean? So for me, I'm like, if my partner could at least like do the bare minimum, make me feel extra special, give me a
Yeah.
gift, take me somewhere or whatever. Like, that goes a long way with me. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So, yeah, just make me feel good. Make me feel loved.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's all I need from you.
I love it.
And what
Well,
are we doing for your birthday this weekend? Tell the listeners.
yeah.
We're recording it Saturday, August 2nd, so you won't hear this until Thursday. And we're celebrating Fallon on Saturday on her birthday,
Mhm.
which is August 9th. What are we doing?
Woo! Yeah, so I'm just gonna have, just like last year, a low-key vibe. Just, a pool morning because we're in Arizona and it's hot AF. We're in
I
the middle of
we
summer.
love it. We love it.
Yeah. So just go to a pool in the morning, have a nice chill morning. Nothing during the day. I just want to relax, be with my pup, have some me time, and then we're just gonna go to a nice dinner. And that's
Beautiful.
that is the vibe. Yeah, I'm doing a couple things here and there. Like, um, on Wednesday, I'm going and having like a spa day at a resort by myself, like
Ooh,
just
a solo date, girl.
yes,
Hell
gonna treat
yeah.
myself. That was number one. And then I have a friend that's taking me out to dinner. And then Sunday, I think I'm having a girls' brunch from the girls at work because another girl, she's born on the 13th. So we're a few
Oh.
days apart. So she kind of wanted to do like a little duo brunch. We're still
Mhm.
working that out, so I'm not sure about that. And then my friend, he basically was like, "Oh, what are you doing? I think it's on the 14th. What are you doing on the 14th? It's like a Thursday or Tuesday or something." And I was like, "Well, we're working and then I'm not doing anything." Like, "Okay, well, we're going to a country concert." I'm like, "A country concert?" And I had never even heard of this chick. I already forgot her name. It starts with an L. Um, I'm like, I don't even know who this is. And then I like typed it in on Instagram. She's got like millions of followers. And I'm like, I've never even heard of this chick, but apparently she's really popular. I don't know.
Wow.
Yeah, so and then he went and bought me like an authentic cowboy hat. Like, of course, I have those like cheap ones, that you get from like Shein or Target or whatever that I'll like wear to the pool or whatever. But he bought me like an authentic cowboy hat, and he's like, "This is what we're doing." I'm like, "Okay, well, get me on."
Cute.
That's gonna be so fun.
You love
Yeah,
a cowgirl hat.
huh?
You love a cowgirl
I
hat.
do love a cowgirl hat, but this one I will tell you is authentic, meaning it's like bigger and like bulkier, and it's like
Oh, like heavy.
yeah, so
Like a
yeah,
real.
we'll see what the vibe is. I'll
Wow.
still have to make it mine somehow, but yeah,
Yay.
I thought that was so sweet. I was like, okay, love you for that.
Sweet.
Yeah. So, we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Woot.
I'm so
So
excited to celebrate you.
I know. I can't wait. And see, you have some activities and dinner dates after the 9th, so you get to keep it
yeah,
going, boo.
yeah, that
No
yeah,
way.
just at the next morning and then the 14th and then I'll be well, and then actually a couple weeks after that, I'm going to I mean it's not for my birthday, but I have another concert at the end of August.
Everything's for your birthday.
Ooh. Yeah,
Yeah, I'll
exactly.
say everything's for my birthday. And usually we have the event that Britt and I did last year, the What She
Oh
Said event,
yeah,
that
in
always
August.
comes like the week after my birthday. So actually for the last 4 years, I've
Hmm.
always done that too. And that's just kind of like tied that in because,
Aw.
fashion show and you get the big beauty like influencer goodie bag and all that stuff. So that's always kind of been like an extra birthday treat at the end, but they moved it to the end of the year this year, which is fine because then it's not going to be super hot. We're not going to be sweating
Yeah, that's true.
profusely
Excited about
Mm.
that.
Hmm.
like we were last year. So, but so speaking of partner expectations, how do you guys feel about an ex texting you for your birthday, or have you ever texted an ex for their birthday?
You know what's freaking crazy? I was thinking about this the other day.
Really?
Yeah, because one of my ex-boyfriends of years and years ago, I think he's turning 50 this year. So I was like, is it appropriate if I say happy birthday? I was definitely going to run this by Huz. And I was like, I feel like he'll probably nix that. But I feel like if I were single and
You
it,
would.
yeah, I mean, because before I met Paul, that ex and I, we used to text each other happy birthday
Mhm.
every year. Actually, he's in a different country, so it was Facebook back then, just message each other like happy birthday, and that was it. And I thought it was great. Like just, we especially if it ends on pretty decent terms, then you
Mhm.
guys are still friendly or if we're still friendly. But I guess now that I've had a partner for so long, none of that.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I think it depends on the ex, first of all. I don't know if that I would, mostly because I'm not thinking about anyone else that day but my child and me. Now obviously being a mom, like, yeah, that day is a lot more like focused on like her happiness mainly. And like, I still believe in Santa, guys. Okay. So, but, so I'm really like, my routine is like, I don't like touch my phone really. So until everyone starts calling me, but I don't know that I would reach out to an ex. And I would expect it from certain ones. Like obviously my ex-husband probably will. Well,
Hmm.
I know he will, but um anyone else I don't really care to hear from.
Mhm.
I'm good. So
Yeah, I feel the same. I've never had an ex where we like still will say happy birthday. I've never wished an ex a happy birthday after that.
Really?
Yeah.
Just me, huh? That's
I
oh.
mean, obviously, like if I wasn't, like in Brit's situation or whoever, like I would still
Hmm.
text him probably. I would still text, if we were still on friendly, good terms and, I see him from time to time, I would definitely still text him or call him or whatever. But yeah, I don't have that dynamic with any of them. So,
I also forget people's birthdays very easily. Like unless it's in my calendar, I don't know when your birthday is.
Hmm. I was thinking the same thing because like maybe like 5 or 6 years ago, I realized that two of my exes had the same birthday in, I think, October. But now, if I think about it, I can't even remember what day that is. But I thought that was bizarre. But yeah, no, I never like reached out or anything.
so if you guys are recently dating someone new, do you expect them to go all out for your birthday or, make you feel that extra special like you had been dating for years? Like what's the time gap? Like is it after a couple months you expect it? After a month you expect it? What do you guys think? What do you feel about that?
This is a tricky one.
Early on, like if we just started like dating and it's my birthday's like next month, no, I don't expect much.
But you
Um,
would want a happy birthday at least, right?
yeah, yeah, I'd
Would you
want a
want
happy
him to take you to
birthday.
dinner or something like that?
Honestly, like probably just like it depends how invested we are in each other. Like time frame wise doesn't really matter, but how invested we are in each other would probably make a difference on like it would be nice to spend this time with you for my birthday to celebrate or something. And obviously, like I said, again, like I really hope that I'm meeting someone who just thinks of those things
Yeah.
themselves.
Hmm.
Um, and but if it's like a few months, like if we started dating now and then my birthday is not until December, then yeah, I think at that point, if we're like going well, then I would like to do something together.
Hmm.
And
Yeah,
then
I
the next year
think.
it's big.
And then what?
And then next year it's big.
Oh,
Yeah.
exactly. I second that. Like if
Yeah.
it's new, maybe like a small dinner, at the minimum, a text or a
Oh.
phone call, FaceTime.
Yeah.
But honestly, I can't. Let's see. Yeah, I guess I never really met anyone also around my birthday. So, yeah, I agree. I second that, Britt. That's a good way to
Yeah.
phrase it. Time-wise and
I think
investment-wise.
too. Yeah, investment wise for sure. But I definitely, if we're talking, you definitely already know it's my birthday's coming up because I'm sure I've told you at some point. So I expect like, yeah, some sort of effort. It doesn't have to be anything grand, but so, just let me know
Yeah.
that you're thinking of me and that you listened and you remembered that I told you it's my birthday. You know what I mean?
Exactly. And usually I'm going to have some kind of big party with all my friends anyways. And back when I was dating, would bring these guys around like pretty early on. So for my birthdays, I'm sure they were there with and meeting everyone and all that stuff anyways. Like we're celebrating some kind of, whether
Mhm.
it's, me and you or with everybody, even in the
Yeah.
smallest way.
Yeah.
Do you guys have one like birthday gift or something that a partner gave you that you were like, what in the world? Like, what is this? Or some kind of like bad memory or something that happened on your birthday that you're just like, that you'll never
Hmm.
forget? Like for me, I have two. One, when I was in junior high, I was dating this guy that I really liked. He called me on my birthday and dumped me.
What?
Yep, never forget that. And I actually have a couple more stories about him. He came back in my life like way later on.
Wait, did he know it was your birthday?
Yes,
Was he like, happy birthday, we're
the
breaking up?
asshole. And what's funny is, yeah, he actually came back in my life twice. Actually shortly after I met you, Star. So this was in junior high. Never heard from him since. Like we were on and off like through junior high. Like it wasn't like a 1, 2 month thing. Like
Yeah.
dated for like a year or something like that. But
Wow.
anyways, yeah, he called me and dumped me on my birthday. I just remember crying and basically he ruined my birthday.
What a
And
dick.
then, yeah, and then the weirdest thing, he like came back. I forget how, maybe on like Instagram or Facebook or something like that. And he was living in Vegas. And I think because there had been like 3 or 4 times that I was like legitimately gonna move to Vegas. So I was like in Vegas a lot. I was looking at apartments, things like that. And I remember we like reconnected, and he's like, "Oh yeah, next time you come out, like we'll hang out, this and that." And I went out there with my girlfriends. And so we were texting, calling, blah, blah, blah. Everything was fine. And then I remember that night, he was like, okay, I'm gonna go get a haircut. I'll hit you up like in an hour or whatever. Never hit me up. I called him, I texted him, never heard from him.
Oh my
Um,
God.
yeah, never heard from him. And I was like, okay, well, screw that, I guess. And then I end up going home. Don't ever hear from him until literally like a year or 2 years later. I forget, somehow
What?
we reconnect again. And he's telling me that he's coming here. And
Oh no.
like
No.
telling us because like this, I mean, this is obviously showed up in my life. I don't know why I attract guys that do this to me, but literally. But so he's telling me he's supposed to come here, and I'm like, okay, cool. And then I told him, I was like, honestly, I was never gonna talk to you again. Like then that was the first time I'd ever like been stood up like that, I guess.
Right.
And so I'm like, fuck that. And so he's like, well, I'm gonna come out here, this and that. My friend lives out here. So he gets out here, he FaceTimes me. I'm at work, I'm in the parking lot before I'm going in. He FaceTimes me. He's like, I'm gonna come see you tonight, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, And then I think, yeah, I was living by myself at the time. And so I'm like, okay. And then I get off work, I call him, text him, don't hear from him. Oh, and backtrack real quick. So I had asked him about the first time. I go, what the fuck happened? Like the Vegas time. And
Uh-huh.
he apparently said that after he was done with the barber shop, he like smoked a blunt with his friends and he's so high. He got all this anxiety and he didn't want to see me after, however many years it had been,
Oh, no.
like
Mm-mm.
15 years or whatever, or I don't even know, something like that. So he's like, I got in my own head. I freaked myself out. Like, I'm sorry, blah, blah, blah.
They
And then
ghosted you?
yeah. And then so fast forward to when he's coming to Arizona and then I get off work and I FaceTime him, doesn't respond. I text him, doesn't respond. So I literally sent him another text and I was like, never reach out to me again, never fucking talk to me again, delete my
Delete my fucking
you're a
number.
douchebag. And I never heard from him since.
Oh my, what a weirdo.
But I did see on social media, like maybe like 6 months later, he ended up getting together with some chick, and then now they have a baby and all this stuff. So
Bizarre.
yeah,
What a freaking experience. And it all started in junior high.
yeah, so that was the
Ugh.
first time. And then the second time, I remember I was 19 years old and it was my birthday. And I was dating this guy I worked with, and all my best friends, we worked together. And one of the girls that I worked with, had a nice house in Scottsdale and she would always throw house parties. So she's like, I'm gonna throw you a birthday party. And the guy I was dating was her roommate at the time. So
Hmm.
I was like, okay. So she like, she's a girl. She like made everything special for me. Come over. We're gonna do this. We're gonna drink. We're gonna eat cake. Blah blah blah. Whatever.
Oh.
And then I remember the guy I was dating didn't have a gift for me or whatever. And at the time, I was 19, and in my head, I'm like, well, fuck this. You didn't get me a fucking gift. And then so the next day I come back and he's like, "Oh, I got you a birthday gift." And so I'm all excited, like I have high hopes. I opened the present, I kid you not, it was a book on China.
What?
Never did we talk about China. Never did I say I was interested in going or this and that. We didn't even like talk about Chinese food. He didn't have a thing for China. China was so irrelevant.
And this was
But
a gift he put together that you had to open?
no, yeah, like it was wrapped and I opened it and it says the Book of China.
What the hell?
Dying right now. I
Unbelievable.
was like, what the fuck? I showed my girlfriend and I go, look at what he fucking got me. And she was like, I'm so sorry, girl. Like, I have no idea what's wrong with him. And so I'm like, what in the fuck? And so, yeah. But like I said, my birthdays haven't been the best when it comes to partners since then. But that just gives you guys a little taste. But those two
Oh
things
my.
I'll never forget.
No, wow.
That is hilarious.
Oh
Yeah. So I
man.
don't know if there's anything like that that has stuck out to you guys. No, it's just me. Okay.
Yeah. Honestly, I can't remember being with anyone on my birthday, really. Yeah, besides Paul to be, mm-mm. But those are wow, crazy.
Okay, well, one more question for you guys. How do we feel about birthday sex? Are you like assuming that it's gonna happen? Are you wanting it? Are you like, say you're not in the mood, like, can they not get pissed off at you because it is your birthday? Or are you getting pissed off because you want it and they're not in the mood? Like, how do you guys feel about that? Or is it just like you've got to suck it up because it's your birthday or the other person's birthday?
I don't know. Um, I don't think anyone should have to suck it up.
I don't either, girl, but a lot of people do. So
Yeah. Ideally being in a relationship where that is a healthy space, that's good. Um, I don't know. Guess it would depend where I'm at in my cycle because that makes a difference. Or like, oh, it's happening right now. It's ovulation phase, then I'd be like upset.
Mm.
But otherwise, I'm pretty like, if it's healthy otherwise and there's nothing weird about it, then I'd be fine.
There's nothing weird.
Yeah.
Feel like overall, because the energy is gonna be positive, like Britt's saying, if it's healthy. So I'm gonna like want to celebrate with my partner and be like, hey, let's do this like, special occasion, birthday sex. And then if it's my birthday, I'm usually gonna be pretty tipsy anyway. So I'm gonna be like, bring it, strip for me. You do the whole show, shebang. Let's have fun. Um, yeah, I feel like it's always gonna be a good time on a birthday.
I do too. I feel like it usually is too. But
Yeah.
on the off chance, if it's my partner's birthday and I'm like exhausted or whatever, like I'm gonna still make sure that, he enjoys himself,
Yeah,
because I'm like, it is
yeah.
like I'm not gonna pull the I'm too tired card or full from dinner or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. So I try to actually, now that you mention it, kind of like plan ahead and prep. So anything that I know is going to make me tired, or like, let's say if I have a really heavy lift, I will not have it that day, maybe even the day before. It's almost like when I go hiking. I cannot have a heavy lift before a hike because I know I'm going to have some work to do, you know? So I want to be intentional about it. Like, where's the outfit? Where's my energy? Maybe I'll have a couple of drinks on his birthday.
Yeah,
Just so
exactly.
bring out the spice, extra special.
That's how it's usually been for me too. I'm like, okay, let me get tipsy for you. Okay.
Uh-huh, exactly. This is going to be fun for both of us.
Awesome. Well, I just have one more thing to end with, one little fun thing I found online for our different astrology signs, like kind of birthday themes that kind of tie in to our sign, our sun sign. And so I want to see like if you guys agree or if you disagree or if you feel like this would be your
Ooh,
vibe.
yeah.
I'll do mine real quick first. So a Leo. So main character energy. The vibe is glamorous, bold, and extra. Think rooftop party, gold decor, champagne towers, multiple outfit changes, and a professional photographer capturing it all. Custom cake with sparklers, surprise performance, and everyone is required to post about them with flattering captions and photo dumps. Gifts are expected to be luxurious. Theme ideas, oh yeah. Old Hollywood, Studio 54, Barbie core, and all about that.
Ooh,
I feel like it's like 50-50. Like I'm all about the gold decor. I'm all about a rooftop
yes. Yes, yes.
party. I'm all about, glamorous, whatever.
Mhm.
But I don't expect people to like post about me and be like, yeah, and then I don't like to make things all about me. Like I still would want,
Mhm.
I wouldn't want it to be all about me. I'd want it to be like all about us.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, I mean, I could see like little over the top and extra. Definitely the outfit changes, obviously. Um,
Yes.
yeah.
Girl,
So
I was going to say the same thing when I heard yours. I was like, the glitz, the glamour, the rooftop, 100%. But the
yeah.
posts, no,
Yeah, no. But
no.
I'm like, yeah, I feel like that vibe would be my vibe had I
Uh-huh.
thrown like a luxurious birthday party.
And gold is your thing.
And I
You love
do love
gold.
gold, yes.
Mhm.
Okay, so Brit's Capricorn is gonna be low-key luxe with a purpose. Vibe is elevated, organized, and exclusive. More of a classy dinner party at a chic restaurant or cozy weekend getaway with a hand-picked inner circle. They'll act like it's not a big deal, but everything is perfectly planned and curated. There might even
Oh.
be a printed itinerary. Thoughtful gifts that align with their goals, skincare, investment pieces, a new planner. Speeches and toasts are allowed as long as they're not too emotional. Theme idea, cozy cabin weekend, wine and vision boards, Capricorn chic, neutrals and ambition.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'd say that's accurate. I mean, the whole thing with Sedona was going to pretty much be that.
Yeah, literally, right?
I was
I was
pretty much
thinking
on point with
that.
that. And I was like, we're going to do this. We're gonna do that. So yeah, I could see that. Yeah.
We
Uh,
got the Sedona itinerary.
I could see that too.
Yeah, love it.
All right. And then last but not least, our Pisces queen
Hmm.
says dreamy, sentimental, and soft girl era. Vibe is whimsical, emotional, and creative. Backyard dinner with twinkle lights, do-it-yourself flower crowns, or a beach picnic with crystals, tarot cards, and poetry. There will be music playing that makes everyone cry, possibly a slideshow. It's definitely a vibe. Gifts are meaningful, and handwritten cards are everything. Their birthday wish to feel seen, loved, and maybe cry happy tears. Theme ideas, fairy garden, boho picnic, pastel dreams, journaling, and candle making.
I love it. It's like a lot
Don't
of
lie.
me.
I
She
love
wants
it
the Leo one. I'm
too.
already telling you right now. She wants the Leo one.
I was gonna say that's a part of me on like normal days, but on my birthday, more Leo vibe, more
Yeah.
Leo
Yeah.
vibe.
I was like, that sounds like a Cancer birthday right there.
Yeah.
Yes. Uh-huh. I'm all for a chill journaling session, but not on
hmm
my birthday. We gonna be living it up.
Yeah, you're gonna turn up on your birthday for sure.
Yeah.
All right, ladies. Well, thank you so much. That was so fun.
I love this topic.
Ew.
Yes,
Well, I
girl.
cannot wait to celebrate you this weekend, Fallon. And everyone, wish Fallon a happy birthday. It's August 9th.
August
Thank
9th, send her
you,
all the DMs. And her
guys.
personal IG is at Fallon_finds too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yes,
Valentine's.
ladies.
Yeah. Thank
Send
you
our
guys so
girl all the
We
much.
talked to
birthday
your birthday that day
wishes.
anyway, so.
Okay, well, until next time.
Until next time, happy birthday, Fal.
Thank you. Love you
Love you,
guys.
girl.
Bye.
Bye.